Hi there, it's Friday. It's time for Come On Out with David Leddick. I'm not interviewing someone today. I just came back from Montevideo, Uruguay. We haven't had time to set it up. And besides that, I've been thinking about other things, and I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit today about something that I mentioned yesterday in our Thursday blog. I just read an article which I tore out from the London Financial Times. Really interesting kind of thing by Simon Cooper. It says, are you a striver, slacker, or fantasist? And I thought this is really interesting in our interfacing with other people, because he said the world's really divided into three kinds of people. There are the strivers, who really get out there and work, and they want to get something out of life, they want to live, they want to do. And everybody who is running a business, or actually I think most people who are having a happy life are people that are actually trying to do something, not necessarily become rich, not necessarily become famous, but trying to do something. They want to create something and be something. Then you have slackers, and slackers really are people who don't really want to. I personally think it's out of fear. I think they're afraid they're going to fail, so you never fail if you never did it. These people kind of just hang around. And then there's your third group, are the fantasists. And the fantasists are the ones, I live in Miami Beach, no one knows the fantasists better than me, because this town is full of people who have big plans to do something, but what they really want to do is talk about the big plans. They don't really want to do them. So the only thing I'm bringing this to your attention is that when you get involved with somebody, I'm not saying you shouldn't fall in love with them, and I'm not saying you shouldn't have great sex with them, and you can do, you can have a real life, but know who they are. Know who they are, because if it's a slacker and you're the striver, slacker's going to share his life with you, and you're going to probably accomplish stuff, and you're going to drag that slacker along with you. And the slacker may bring a lot to the party for you, because he may be the thing that keeps you from working too hard, keeps you from not sleeping enough, keeps you from having other fun besides what you're doing. And the fantasists, sometimes when you're involved with the fantasist, you're the one that makes the fantasy come true. You take it and you say, okay, you want to write a book? We're going to write a book. And you get the book done. So, fantasists can play a role in your life, and slackers can play a role in your life. But finally, it's the strivers that kind of really get at it and get it done. And I'm very concerned with this, because I'm 82. And I just been reading things. David Brooks, the columnist in the New York Times, interviewed a lot of people over 70. I had them write in. And the thing that bothered most people was the stuff they didn't do. Stuff they didn't do. And they kind of, 65 to 70, they think it's too late. And if I stand for anything, it is that it is not too late. And I would like you to think, whether you're going to be a striver or a slacker or a fantasist, is don't think of yourself as getting older. Think of yourself as getting more sophisticated. You've been around, you've seen a lot. Really what's happened to you isn't like, this was bad and this is good. It's all part of growing up, and now you're kind of grown up and you can do more. And believe me, your being grown up and sophisticated can be very attractive to other people, because they're following you. And there's a lot to learn from what you already know, so don't be afraid of telling people, and don't be afraid of being a symbol for somebody who wants to keep right on living right. Why not? When I lay down to die, I want to say, okay, I did it all. Conk. And that's going to be it. Okay, now you've had your lecture for the day. Next Friday, hopefully we'll have someone very dashing for you to look at, as well as me. Okay, ciao.